Alright. Today's the day. The time is when you're watching this, and this is another Awaken Chaos Era video. So just woke up from my nap. I was sleeping. I saw somebody at me in Discord, Night Road, telling people that they need to watch my channel to figure out what they need to do for Arena. So we're going to do an Arena video for those out there who want to know about Arena. The thought process to being successful, all right? So first and foremost, understand who you're facing in Arena, okay? I'm going to my friends list, right? And you're going to see that Blackie Bear is online. Should be working, but he's online. I'm going to show you this right here. I'm going to expose you, Blackie Bear. This is the jerk and asshole that you're going to meet in Arena. This is the one you're going to meet. You're going to meet a guy that has a almost 5,000 Natalia with 307 crit damage. He ain't the only one. He ain't the only one. That's who you're going to meet. That's who you're going to meet. And don't forget, you think that, oh, he just threw a bunch of random. Them gears don't look random. But here's the thing that you got to understand about that gear. That's only 10 crit rate. That's 16. That one is as high as 19. Got another 12, 10, and another 19, right? And he still got his guard set on. Now, why did I pick this guy and this Natalia? To show you, a lot of people want a Urian, right? Let's compare Urian to Natalia and why building Natalia is more valuable than building Urian, right? This is Urian. When ascended one time, because you need to summon a whole bunch of Urian in order for him to be ascended fully. So you're not fully ascending Urian, right? But that one ascension gives him great amount of power in his attack, right? So he's at 2,184 attack. 2,184 attack. Natalia, which is, and that's a light and dark legendary. Natalia, which is just a bootlegger, epic. Let's check out her base stuff. She is 2,091. That is a 93%. That's a 93 point difference. So Orion has 93 points more attack than a epic unit. Now let's talk about damage. Natalia do 200 damage to all enemies. And if she got positive effect, she does 10. When she gets up to 4, she does 40. So look at this as 240 damage. 200, we're going to go her max. 240% damage to all enemies. You have a Urian, which is
I will win it fair
160. Elemental advantage that he gets on his ascension or on his trait. Make him have elemental advantage, right? So that's 50% more damage. So he's at 210 to an epic that is 240. Do I have your attention now? Do I have your attention now? You saying that don't make no sense. But why? For the same reason when you go into dungeon and you do the Dart Guardian, that you go into challenge and you go here and you wonder why we still filling up this damn bar once we already got the last reward. Right? Why the hell are we filling up this damn... My bad. I'm sorry. I went somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, why is it that if I do armor incursion 100 times, all you give me is a purple charm? Why? That's the same reason why Natalia out-damage Urian, right? Same thing. So when you go into the arena, you think to yourself, you don't need a Urian to be an arena boss. You need to just look at arena, realize that everybody is doing the tree method. Bunch of green, get watered by some kind of heat source, right? It could be light, it could be fire, but it get lighted by some kind of heat source, right? If you're growing potatoes in a cold, damp area of Russia, you get some sun, and you gotta have cold winters most times, so it gets you your dark, right? But 9 times out of 10, you're doing light, water, wood, right? So you just need somebody that can take care of the wood elements and somebody that can take care of those water elements, right? And the fire elements. So there you go. So now we're gonna build somebody that can do just as good, right?
There's no room.
Crazy Urzak. Let's build a Crazy Urzak. Urzak could be built many ways, blah, blah, blah. Let's be real. You need to put attack on Urzak, right? So let's go in and just knock it out, right? The ultimate set on Urzak is a curse set. So we're going to go into curse, and we're going to hit all the hot spots. Like when you take a shower, you do your armpits, your groin, and your face. We're going to hit all the hot spots, all right? We're going to go curse, rider set, and warrior set. We're going to say, let me see what you got in attack with some crit rate and see who comes out on top. This guy gives you 17 crit rate. This one gives you 14. This gives you 13 with 21 crit damage. But you get so much more with this right here. So we're going to bang him out, call it a day. So let's find another attack set with some crit rate on it. Attack with some crit rate. We're doing curse set, so boom. Look at this right here. We could go here, we could go here, but this is already 15 level. This give you 5 with 21. This give you 15 with 15, 11 with 15, but you get some resistance to it. So let's knock it out. Back again, attack, some crit rate. 17, we're looking for some, ooh, that's special. That's special. That's special. We're going to use special. All right, so boom. We know that we need curse set for the rest, right? So we could go ahead and eliminate these, but not entirely. Because we might want to swap that out for something else, right? So let's find some attack. This got attack on it, and it got focus. Sounds good to me. We're still 39 points down on crit rate. So that may not stand, right? We might have to go something like 14 crit rate, get our attack with some speed versus going for that crit damage, because we want to make sure we can also crit. So let's go in here, attack, 11 with 23. This got 23 with no crit rate. This has 10 with 10 crit rate. 10 crit rate, 21. So we might have to use that because we need curse sets. Let's go back into attack. We're 15 short. That's 5. If we do that, we need a whole bunch right there. That's a pretty penny right there, boy. We're gonna need a pretty penny right there. No crit rate on that one. All right, 10, 20, blah, blah, blah. Okay, go. We can work with that. So we need 19 over here. We probably won't get it. This gives 20. Jeez, Bob Saget. Are you serious? How'd that look to you guys? Looks cool to me. What about you? You're not playing my account. Why do you care? But that is 4,500 in damage. I mean, we could do, a little bit of crit damage, but we could salsa around that one, and the speed is just good. Let's change this. What was on this right here? I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose that. Let's see. We could go another route and get lower speed with more crit damage, but lower attack. Or we could go this route right here. I think we're gonna go with that. So there's your Crazy Urzak, right? He goes through and eliminate that. We're gonna go back into it like the last video. Who you eliminate? If you didn't see the last video, eliminate Hacker first. There, I saved you from watching my last video. Cool. Could we get something? Nope. And now that you have gotten to this part of the game, hey, it's okay to use what do you call it again? Like, I got all these runes that I'm not using, right? This is precision attack crit. That sounds good. That's good. I think I'm gonna use all my bad runes. 31 focus. 31 focus on a revival set with health. Who do we need? Man, it's a revival set. That ain't maxed out yet. We might need that for later. We could sacrifice this. Yeah, but 10 precision, 12 yeah, I didn't like the fact that it rolled twice into attack. If that 2 would have went into crit damage, then this was a keeper. But because it didn't do it, it's not a keeper. But we're not gonna be in a rush. We're not gonna do that because we can also farm and get what we need to get it up, right? So let's do that instead. Let's just do that instead. So now is the question is who's going to be your main damage dealer, right? We got one damage dealer. Who's going to be your main damage dealer, right? We know that Urian is not as good as Natalia, so you could build Natalia, right? But we're not going to go the Natalia route because I'm not going to build a Natalia as good as old boy Blackie Bear did. So you have somebody like a Hydricia, but that's a water unit. Her damage for a legendary, let's take this into accountability. One ascended, she's more powerful than a Urian, but when it comes to AoE damage, she only do 100% to all the enemies. Then do another 25% splash damage. The way damage works in here, that is 100% of this attack with whatever you got built, right? And 25% is 25% of this right here. 125 is actually more than 25 and 100 put together. I would do a whole math class to you to show you how it works out, but trust me on this one. But you do get a chance of doing a bonus attack, doing 80% to all enemies. So she may seem weak. She is. But in the same token, she do so much different things at one time, coming at you with a barrage that she could probably eliminate something. The problem is there's a lot of wood element. And you're like SOL. So let's take for instance this Valeria, right? One ascended. I keep saying one ascended because anything after one ascendant, unless you max it out completely, is where the attack is. So let's see. She is what? About 90, 100, say 100. Yeah, 100. Less than Urian, but her damage is 180. 180, but she get to go again if she kills something. It's not bad. It's not the 210 that Urian get from his elemental advantage, but it is significant. And with attack up, you could boost her a lot higher than Urian, right? Whatever rune that you got on Urian, you can put on her, and she will have more attack because she has the attack up effect. So let's gear her out and see what we could do, right? Because she do an AoE on 2 attacks, we're gonna do a AoE type event on her. All right, so let's go. We're going same thing, crit damage all, right? Boom. Look at that crit damage right there with some boss attacks. Crit damage all. Let's go. Attack, crit damage, agility. You know what? Yeah, we could do that. We try to put as much crit damage on her as possible, and we try to get some attack in the substats, which apparently I don't believe in. Okay, there we go. There's some attack, there's some crit rate, there's some crit damage. Let's do it with that right there. Let's go with some crit damage on this right here, and we get 26 crit damage, 26 crit rate. That sounds real good to me. That means we could go we're still 45 short. We're not going to get 45 out of these right here. I don't have no crit rate for that to do 45. I wish. Well, we could do a crit rate here. This crit rate gives us 25% crit damage. Notice what I'm doing, right? I'm going forward and trying to get all my crit damage out of my Everest set, and then I go through and I fine tune where I want to put stuff at, right? Where I want to put stuff at. So for instance, all right, cool. I could try to find something that has some good crit damage and crit rate substats and see what happens. Crit rate, crit damage. This is still the number 1, followed by this right here at number 2. She don't care for focus. She got some health with this one, and it's precise, right? So we probably go with this one. So boom, we got some precision on that one. If we could find something with attack, it would have been a lot better. But we're going with something with crit damage on it, all right? So I save this because the game don't allow you, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to mess up my thing. And then I go back and I try to knock out what I need to knock out as far as these things are concerned, right? So we're looking for a speed boot to complete the set. And we're looking for crit damage or something of nature. So we're short. Let me see. This is not as good. This give me my crit rate, but look how much HP I lose. I mean, look how much attack I lose. Look how much attack I lose. Let's go in the helmet and see can we get that same magic. We lose points on crit rate, so no. Health comes, crit rate comes into play. Our attack is not going down that bad. And we could still boost this rune up if we need to in order to try to get that extra crit damage, right? We ain't got nothing to enhance it. We're back in the same boat again. So let's see. Is that a good rune? We keep it. Is that a good rune? Agility with crit damage and some health. Wow, might come in handy later on. That's a good rune. We're not going to sacrifice that one. That's decent. That's good. That's decent. I'm trying to see runes we could sacrifice. Alright. Oh, man. They only got crit rate attack and some defense, though. We might, and that's on a assassin set. So what defense minded? They may come out with a hero that attack based on defense and attack. You know, I think Jonathan does that or something like that. Or Charles. I know Charles does it, but you know, he can still use the attack also. That might be a Charles rune. This right here is not good. So we might sacrifice that one. We could do better. We could definitely do better. So we're gonna sacrifice that one. Could we? Okay. We're gonna sacrifice that one. I'm gonna sacrifice one of these ones that I haven't done yet. Flat defense. It's gonna always roll flat defense. Critical. I don't like that either way. Nah, I do like that one. Don't care for that one. So we need crit damage, right? We know it's gonna roll flat defense, right? Look at this. Look at this. There's the flat defense, right? All we needed to do, right? If you're gonna give us a new stat, make it attack. If you're gonna keep the one that's out there, where in the hell? I got a phone. All right. Let's see. We just need crit damage. That's all we need. You see this hot garbage? This is what they need to fix in the game. All my runes come with flat defense, and they program it that way. And then you go on Discord, you ask Ace, are they going to fix it? And then he like, what are you talking about? So why do you work for a company who is telling people in the support center that they are doing this, and then you don't know the company you work for is doing it? We're not going to rant. We're not going to rant. We're not going to rant. We're doing arena. We're doing arena. So there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Alright, so Valeria should be good enough to go. So now that you have Valeria, now that you have Crazy Urzak, right? You can go ahead and build your Natalia as a backup because you want to be able to rotate and flex, right? Don't just stick to one thing over and over again, right? You want to be able to rotate when need be. So what we're going to do is, let me see, what would be a great thing? We got a fire. We have a wood. I guess Natalia would be a great water damage thing. Don't judge me on my runes because I'm not gonna be able to get what he got. I can't reach the Blackie Bear level of success when it comes to Natalia. But it goes to show that, hey, sometimes if you can't get there, look, do what you can, right? Do what you can. What we got? No. There's a crit damage. There's a crit rate with nothing in it. That thing is deplorable. I guess I should take the time to upgrade these other runes, right? But just upgrading runes, as you just saw, is so... Oh, that's crit rate, attack, and crit damage. What was you giving me? I'll go with this one instead. No, nothing. Wow, nothing? Why'd I stop on you? Because you was crap. You was focused. Look at this. Attack, crit damage, nothing. Whatever, clever. Crit damage, we got 16 attack, crit rate. Where we're gonna find the rest of, I don't, oh Lord. You know what, we don't care. But you know why we don't care? Because we're gonna use somebody that's gonna power up anyway. So let's just go back to do what we do best, which is just crit damage everything. Whatever crit damage is on things, we're gonna use it. So there's attack and crit damage. No, attack and crit damage. There you go. We're gonna throw as much BS rune on her. Look at that. That looks sweet. We're gonna keep it. Ooh. Ah. We keeping that one. Let's just find ourselves a crit rate with some crit damage. 23 is 23. You know what? We could do this. Remember, it's not about looking pretty. It's about, can you kick some ass? Look at that. So now we just need some attack and some crit rate and some things. So we'll get on crit rate on here. With attack. Yo. I just thought of something. Let's clear this out. I realized that for some odd reason, I was running my Orion on one of these sets right here. Crit damage. Look at that. Crit rate, crit damage. Oh, I'm not in the right one. Alright, so crit damage. That got attack, health, crit. Oh, so one more roll into that one, we can get some crit damage, right? It looks like it's going all the way down. So let's use that for now. Crit damage. That looks good. Crit damage. That's attack, focus, crit rate. That looks good. Crit damage. That's health. We don't care about health. Boo, health. We're not Night Road. Crit rate. Attack and crit rate. Boo, get off here. Get off the stage. Crit damage. That's health. We don't care about health. We're not a healthy team. Alright, so we got this. So now we just got to find units that could do great here. So that's attack. We're 32 in crit rate down. Oh, we did have crit rate. We did have some crit rate. Alright, so we keep that one right there. Go over here. Attack with crit damage. That's nice. Alright, so we got that. That's nice. Change, and now let's pump it up. Alright, so what are you? You were attack that we didn't boost up. So what can we do in here? We're short a slight amount of... Oh, we're short just a little smidgen. We are short just a little smidgen. What about this one? That looks good to me. That looks good to me. Alright. That looks good to me. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. That looked good to me. Alright, so there we go. We have that. Now that we got our attackers out the way, we're just going to hype up all our the units that we need to do support, right? So you first go to your wind tracks and just, you don't care what you're doing. You're just looking for speed for wind tracks. Just looking for speed, right? Speed, all speed gear. So there's speed right there. Substat, looking for speed on speed boots. There you go, raiders. We don't care what is attached to. Speed. There you go. Speed. There you go. You can't get speed and helmet and whatnot, so we're just gonna go raider. We're gonna put some focus because at the end of the day, she might be the first one to put on that little stun spell, right? So we're gonna put some focus on her, right? So she got some focus, and her speed is 296. Then we're gonna do the same thing with. You could use anything that you want as far as a control mechanism, right? Hey, look at this. This is a guy that people use in one way that could be used as a straight damage dealer. What I mean by that is this. He's at 2,000 attack, right? And he get to keep going again. And he do 120 on all enemies. And he get to keep going and keep going and keep going. And with everybody using Brand, this is not a bad unit to just build him as super attack driven as possible. Like, this is a unit that you definitely want to just put attack up, attack up, attack up, and definitely have him just go ham on everybody else. So don't sleep on Edicris as an attack unit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people put him tanky or whatnot for him to do other aspects of the game. But he's just as good to put some damn runes on and call it a day. But we're going with units that you guys could get. So therefore, it is what it is. Nobody cares about heals. She is super fast because you get her in the shop. So if you could get her in the shop, she is super fast. Almost faster than Windtrex. But you could get her up and get her doing some good things. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to give her the same treatment. Speed. Speed. And there's some focus in that one too. So, okay. So we get some speed. Speed, speed. Alright. Everything else, we're not, we go to some health. Because that's pretty dope right there. So let's go health. Might well just go all speed gear. I mean, all raiders gear on it. Health. Health. And health. And just like that, she's at 252. So now that we have our two fast units out there, we're looking for somebody that could do control. There's only there's not many control teams out there besides Tia, which we're gonna do a Tia video later. And there is a Luna Melisa is your best shot, right? Luna Melisa is your best shot. So if you got some focus gear on her, if you got some stun set, just throw some stun stat on her and then call it a day, right? There is no speed in this. I got no speed on this. But she crit rate like crazy though. So there we go. That speed. So she's fast. She could stun. And you need a lot of focus. A lot of focus because a lot of people building their tanky unit with a lot of resist, right? So that's good enough. So now we just need to do some more focus on these right here with some speed on here. So let's get some raider set, whatever it may be. Oh, this is crit rated attack. We can do some damage while trying to break the shield of, but this got focus. We're gonna do the focus instead. And we need to have, what do we need to have? If she's going to be tanking, we need her to have a little bit more HP. Wow. We are short gold and we don't have enough for nothing. So all we need now is health percentage. We got focus. We're good with that. And that's it. We now have the perfect setup for your arena. So let's test it out. Refresh this list. And let's get to 4,000. This video is way too long. Way too long. Let's test it out.
We'll win it fair and square.
Yada 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 yada. Who do we use now? We use
I am the spear of the forest.
and we're gonna use Natalia.
The Book of Runes preserves me. The Book of Runes.
Making sure I got the right Natalia. And we're gonna need a stun in order to make sure that their Wintress gets stunned.
Oh.
So stun there.
Let my
And with the speed that we got on everything, we should automatically go with Luna. We guarantee to boom. Oh, see? This is why we do it. It don't matter what we do now because everybody is dead.
Sorry. Do you believe in magic?
And she does tremendous damage. And this was carry on all the way to your little 5,000. Just switch out Valeria for Natalia depending on how many wood or wind unit that comes into place, right? For instance, this one automatically does a counter, right? Let's go with this hard one. This is a water wood thing. Water wood.
The Book of Runes preserves me.
So instead of an Urzak, we're gonna use Valeria. This is where you get to switch out and have fun in arena by testing out different units.
The power of my gaze.
I don't think nobody that they have gonna be faster than us. So we get to do some more extra damage, or we could just pump up anybody that we need as far as a more attack. Have fun with it. Don't stay in one pattern, right? Don't stay in one pattern.
Oh.
Alright, so we're going to be fast on everything. So we're going to automatically... we didn't look at the Godfrey. The Godfrey is going to kill us because the Godfrey... we should have had the stun. Once we do this, Godfrey is going to reset us. See? Oh, he has his Godfrey on stun.
The ritual. Sorry.
He had his Godfrey on stun.
I must
Okay. So now we know that when it comes to this was my fault. I didn't pay attention to his wood element. You always want to bring the stun set for Godfrey.
My lovely bird will teach you a lesson. This is how your world ends.
Whatever. Dude. So we're gonna do this again, and we always bring the stun set. Always bring the stun set. Always bring the stun. Whatever. Always bring the stun spell. Always. Always is vital. For you to win this game, you bring it. Every single time. Let's do it again.
The mountains hold many secrets.
And you always bring the stun. I'm going to tell you why you always bring the stun. Any unit they got on the field, somebody needs to be stunned. If it's a Brad the Brilliant, he needs to be stunned so he can't counteract you. If it's a Godfrey like here, he needs to be stunned. So now you can do all this and eliminate everybody without no problem. Yeah, whatever.
Do you know who I am?
See how she eliminate things? And then she goes again. Too bad she don't go more than once, but oh well. He come back to life, and Natalia eliminates.
Do you believe in magic?
And that's it. There's always somebody to stun, so always bring the stun. Always bring the stun.
The Book of Runes preserves me.
When it comes to this right here, you always want to bring Urzak, because you want to eliminate their
Fight me face to face.
yeah, whatever. You want to eliminate their Hakron first. So right here, ready? There's always somebody to stun. Always somebody to stun. What? I clicked on the dragon lady. Why did you? Y'all saw that, right?
Power blow you away.
Feel the wrath of a dragon.
Y'all saw that, right? I click on one thing and then something else shows up. Although everybody looks stunned and everybody looks hunky-dory, the person you want to eliminate is Hakron.
An orc Judas, a slave obeys.
That's what you want to eliminate. Because then they have no defense. They have no defense to do anything to you.
Do you believe in magic?
Oh.
Go ahead and just put some... And let's...
You don't stand a chance against me. Ha!
We could... There's nothing to do here.
Feel the wrath of a dragon.
We could eliminate her and call it a day. But y'all get the whole picture, right? This is what you need to do to get your level, get to the higher
Do you
levels.
believe in magic?
Kids are hungry, so I'm about to go take them and get some food. So yeah, so well. But that's it. That's just what you got to do to get to the higher levels. So hopefully that helps. Thank you for the recommendation, Night Road. Thank you for showing your runes, Blackie Bear. Thank you for leaving all the comment section. Comment section has been great. I mean, you guys really are motivational. Thank you for everybody that subscribed and just been rocking with me. Hopefully I could do more things to, you know, get more support and all that. We're gonna do another video on Tia. I think Tia is a slept on. You know, a lot of people sleep on Tia. Tia is a very good unit. We're gonna go into... Ooh, look at that, y'all. Look at that. Yay. we're gonna go into building tier. We're gonna go into building a lot of these units, man, because I think a lot of these units, everybody are looking to do the same thing over and over again. And units like tier is getting slept on, and you could basically synthesize tier from altar and make a whole bunch of tier. So in the next video, we're gonna do a whole bunch of tier. So we're gonna do a tier video. I need y'all to build y'all tier up so y'all can follow along, just like homework. Build your tier up, and we're gonna show you how to use tier. You got it? Thank you for watching.